We are continuing with our differentiation. I just want us to have a look at this one. Our first question, we are differentiating px squared plus p squared plus 1 over x squared, and we're told that p is a constant. So our dx, it's going to be equal to, we'll say is 2p, 2 times p x to the power 2 minus 1. P squared is a constant, just going to be plus 0. And then 1 over x to the power 2 is just x to the power minus 2, right? So we are going to write minus 2, and then we remain with x to the power minus 2 minus 1, like that, okay? So this then simplifies to be 2p x, because 2 minus 1 is just x, 2px plus 0 doesn't change anything, and then minus 2x to the power minus 3, because minus 2 minus 1 is a minus 3. So our final solution here is going to be 2px minus 2 over x to the power 3. I just took my x to the power negative 3 to be the denominator, and it's going to be x to the power 3, like that, okay? So we need to take note of our signs. We need to know that at the denominator the sign is positive. When you bring it to the top, the sign will be negative, right? What about when they ask you to find, to calculate the gradient for f of x, and your f of x is equal to 4x minus 3, o to the power 2, like that. What do? So the first thing that you need to do is to expand. You expand, right? You expand your f of x. So in other terms, so we have 4x minus 3 multiplying 4x minus 3, and this is how I prefer expanding. I break the first bracket and then I multiply it with the second bracket, like that, okay? So when we do that, we're going to get 16x squared minus 12x minus 12x plus a 9. This is 16x squared minus 24x plus 9. So now, when it's like this, we can now find our gradient, which is going to be very easy. So we are going to drop a 2 there. So it's just going to be 2 times 16 and then x to the power 2 minus 1. For minus 24, we are dropping a 1, and we remain with the x to the power 1 minus 1. 16 times 2, we are getting 32. 2 minus 1, there is just going to be 32x. There it's going to be just a negative 24, because x to the power 1 minus 1 is x to the power 0, and it's not going to change anything. So our final solution is 32x minus 24. That will be your gradient for that one, right? And then our last example, they want us to find dy dx, which is just the gradient, right? They want us to find dy dx if